Good day, I'm Randy, and I make videos of how I use phones and computers to make money. And most of the videos are what the results that I received from these apps. When I got into using technology for a hobby and to make some money, I started with a crypto miner and then morphed my equipment into a phone farm. Along the way, when I was going to incorporate a new app into my farm, I Googled what it was, how much could I make, and if I could use it in small town Saskatchewan, Canada. Usually I didn't find. So once again, it's Cashmagnet that I use in my phone farm, and I use it quite regularly. As we'll see when we get to the stats, what it is it basically runs in the background and plays apps automatically on your phone, and you get paid for having this on your phone. I find that it's a dedicated app. You can find some other stuff in the background, but it does use a lot of the resources of your phone, so don't expect to use your phone when this is running. This is definitely meant for a cell phone that's either off time or like we have in the phone farm, just a separate phone that's sitting on Wi-Fi. So it's free to use, and it's for last time we checked, Android phones. Okay, so here we are at the Cashmagnet. What it is you installed games and applications. Sometimes there's an update, and it runs these constantly. So every one of these is pretty much every day. It just cycles through them. I don't know. I haven't seen any rhyme or reason on how. So it seems to be fairly random anyway. Then they also install some other games that you could make some money at. So you could see these block puzzle jewel down here. It stays on your device and you earn a certain amount of points. Some of them, once you've done the points, you can uninstall them, like there's a whole bunch of them that I have to. And as you can see, it runs passively, and I have not had a glitch with this on most phones. So with S5s, I've had a little bit of problem. Just not only the onboard memory doesn't really allow all the games and any other sort of farming apps that I would have to have on it, but also it seems every so often goes through a you have to install games in order to be passive, and yet all the games are installed. So generally what I'll do is I'll just leave a game to be installed, or one of these to be uninstalled, and it just seems to be that just the activity uninstalling or installing seems to want to jar it into moving. So anyway, other than that, I have some pretty good experiences with this. So, and it's still doing a rating. I've rated it multiple times from my different phones. So either rate. So what you do when you want to redeem it is you go here and you go to redeem. As you can see, I've got enough for a PayPal card. I usually do Ethereum, but it seems to be tanking a bit. So we're going to try PayPal this time. And it is January 23rd, 2020. So we'll see how long it takes. Usually it takes a couple months to get this thing redeemed. But we'll go to the spreadsheet and I'll show you the present stats of the Cashmagnet. So here we are at the spreadsheet. As you can see, I've cashed out from Cashmagnet quite a bit. In the beginning, it used to take about 3 months between request and payment. Now it's down to about 2 months between request and payment, so that's a good thing. And so now here we are at the stats kind of page. As you can see, it still ranks pretty good on the 90-day average. It's always in the top 5. It's always very consistent too. The program just runs like a workhorse, and it never fails. So you might have an update or two or whatever, and you just have to
reinstall. I think I do that maybe once a year or something. But anyway, as you can see, I've ran. It makes about 30 cents a day consistently, and I've ran it for about 317 days, and so it's still got a pretty good dollar per hour for the last week. And I've been kind of playing around with some newer programs on there that you might see in the future if they're successful. I've ran this for 317 days. So as you can see, other than Sweatcoin, it's my most used program. Definitely pays out much more than Sweatcoin. Almost a year, and I don't have enough for anything. Apparently, I don't walk enough or something. I don't know. Anyway, still making about 30 cents a day on a Cashmagnet, so that's good. And so here we are at the Cashmagnet. As you can see, I've had quite a bit of payments that's done. So the one that's I got paid for, actually received the payments on the February the 8th. I had requested December 11th, 2019. I went for $20 Ethereum, which was at that time 0.137 Ethereum. And you'll see in a bit how I didn't really get that. So I'm going to try to stay away from cryptocurrency payments just because of the fluctuation of the market. At either rate. Now they are getting better in the past few months. The December payment, like I said, December 11th, 2019, I requested it, and February 8th, 2020, I actually got it. So as you can see, some of the earlier previous versions payments were 3 months. Now it's down to 2 months. Okay, so this is my Coinomi account. I have to do this kind of sneakily because they won't allow you to record the screen. But anyway, so this is the payment I received right there at the 0.088535 that I got from Cashmagnet. We'll go to the blockchain. As you can see, the transaction's the same ID. So this is the transaction. Unfortunately, like I said, I requested 0.0137, and now I'm getting 0.0885. And here's the Etherscan, the transaction hash. Now, today it's worth $22.94. But so it worked in my favor. I'm still leery though with the way the crypto markets are, that requesting and actually receiving, it is 2 months difference, but still with the crypto market it can go quite a big difference. So now we'll go to CoinMarketCap, and I'll show you here. See, like on the 8th, I would have gotten 223.15, which is just a little bit under $20. And today, being that it's the 20th of February, the Ethereum closed at 259.89. Or sorry, it's the 16th of February. So I would have gotten, well, I am going to get about $36 USD if I would, I would have gotten $35 USD if I would have gotten 0.137 that I had requested. So that's about the only complaint, but I'm still making more than $20 USD by the time I cash it out. So if you do get crypto payment out, just be prepared to hold on it for a few days. Now we'll go to my Shakepay account. I like Shakepay for transferring my crypto. I'll leave a link in the description because I really like these guys. I've finally got my Poloniex approval. I applied September 2017, my first ever one, and yeah, I couldn't give them enough documents to satisfy them, so I gave up. And then about a couple months later, I got approved. or a couple months ago I got approved. So it took them about 2 years. And these guys I exchanged my stuff in, or my cryptos currency with. They have the only Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. But either rate, for Canadian dollars, I find this is really good for transferring or buying or selling of it. So we'll transfer my Ethereum into Canadian dollars. No fees, so that's why I also use these guys. You just exchange it. And then I get to transfer. And the Ethereum actually only took about 3 minutes to go through the blockchain. So it's actually pretty boring on the blockchain tonight. Then all you do is you send it through the Interact. And that's it. And I think the longest I've had is about 2 days, but generally it's about a day, and you have your money, and you just put it into whatever bank you want to put it into.